Hello, my friends. Well, I'm about to do my part 2 of my iris series, and I have found the most amazing colored iris. But first, I want to show you the dried result of the previous one. Let's see, I need to come out so you can see the whole thing. There we go. There it is. There's a bit of a glare on it in this section, but I'm really very pleased with the way it came out. It dried nicely, and wow, I haven't varnished it yet. That copper color mixed with the purple, and it just created a beautiful shade. Anyway, really happy with it. The one I'm doing today is not quite such a big canvas, but it's a 20 by 20. This is a 20 by 24, perhaps. Oh, and today's is 18 by 18, so yeah, it's not quite as big. But let me explain the colors I'm going to use. That aside, and I think I can zoom. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. There. I'm just learning how to use the zoom on my new phone. Anyway, I looked up beautiful iris, and just up came the most amazing pictures, but one of them just caught my attention. It was actually kind of what I would call a teal color. The bottom petals, the falls, they're called, were this kind of a dark turquoise teal color. So I mixed up that. This is a Grumbacher color, turquoise green, and then I did add a little bit of phthalo green to it to darken it up just slightly. Then I took that same mix, well, I added white, 3 parts white and 1 part of that turquoise green to come up with a lighter color, because the upper standards, the ones that stand up, are light color. And in the center are magentas and light pink and white. It's just crazy. It looks fake, but it's real. So I have some Thio Violet, also Grumbacher. That's this color. And then this is Arteza Pearl Pink. I thought that would be fun. So that'll be the only metallic in here. And then for contrast, so I have these 4. I wanted a little bit of dark, and so I took some Payne's gray and mixed up that, because that looks pretty with blue, and it's a good contrast. So there's the colors, and I'm going to be very purposeful about laying them down on the canvas, because that last one I didn't intend to pour an iris. It just kind of looked that way, and that's what gave me the idea. But this time I do want it to look like an iris, so I will explain as I go just what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pause for a moment, put the white down in the background, and then I shall return. Okay, I have returned. And I forgot to mention to you that I'm trying a different white paint rather than Artist Loft, which is normally what I use, but with that weird selling problem. And again, I don't mind the way that looks, but I thought I would try a different one. So I'm trying Chromacryl Acrylic Essentials. I bought that online, and it's thicker though. So the recipe I put below is my normal 5 parts Floetrol, 3 parts paint, 2 parts water. And that's how I mixed that white, but it was way thick, so I just kept adding more and more and more water. I didn't even measure it, so I can't tell you exactly what I did, but you can tell the consistency I get is the 5-3-2, and I don't add any extra water. That's when I use Artist Loft Flow Acrylic. So if you do that, you know the consistency, then you just mix this until you get that. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Okay, so here we go. Now, as I said, did I say? I've already forgotten what I said in the first video. Well, the lower standards of this flower are the dark teal, the lower falls, and the standards, the stand-up ones, are the light teal. And then there's a little magenta and white and pink in the center. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to start with the dark teal. I'm calling it teal. It's turquoise. And I'm going to make kind of a puddle here and a puddle here. I'm going to have the center of the flower a little off center of the canvas. Oh my gosh, my words are failing me. Just for fun, I'm going to add a little Payne's gray to maybe the edges to kind of give a darker edge to it. And there are 3. I don't think I'm going to worry about that. Or I think I will. I think I will add a 3rd one here. It's going to be a little cockeyed on the canvas. And they don't all have to be the same size. So I'm going to blow out 1, 2, 3 petals, and then maybe I'll just do 2 on the top. Let's add a little bit of the Payne's gray. And now I'm going to do the top ones in the light blue. And now the center, I want to maintain some of the white, so I'm not going to pour a puddle. I'm just going to kind of drizzle this in here. I don't want a lot of this color. Mainly it's the teal. But maybe I'll just kind of do this. I'm really winging it, folks. I don't know. But again, I'm trying to be intentional. I do want this to look like an iris flower, this particular one. So do the same with the pearl pink. Drizzle a little of that into the bottom petals. And maybe the top a little bit. Maybe I'll even do that with the Payne's gray. Okay. Is that going to be too boring? I like the pink that went in there. My magenta is kind of getting swallowed up. I think I'll drizzle a little bit more, maybe into there. No one is going to mistake this for the flower I saw online, but that was my inspiration. So, okay, here we go. I've never used this white, so this is truly an experiment. The dryer is set on high and cool. I like it. Oh, I wish I hadn't added that one. But another white one. I love it. um, oh wow, oh, I don't usually gush about my stuff, but I'm loving this one. Oh, from this orientation. Let me turn it around for you. That white behaved very nicely. It selled up a little bit, but not a crazy amount. That's the look I like. I like to get small, delicate cells. Oh wow, I'm really pleased with this. I wish I could show you a picture of that, but if you Google blue iris or beautiful iris or something like that, you will see the one that I tried to recreate here. I mean, obviously it's very abstract, but I'm liking it a lot. I just wish this reached that edge. I think it needs to. So, let me stick my head in there and just make that reach the edge. I don't want to use the hair dryer on it. Or close to it anyway. That's okay. That's better. It's kind of good. I'm going to stop. I'm very, very happy with this, my friends. Let me take you in for a closer look. Gosh, that's a luscious color, isn't it? That turquoise, what is it called? Turquoise green, I think, by Grumbacher. And the way that magenta or violet, it's called Thio Violet, sits on top of there. And that's the kind of selling I like to get. Oh, there's a little pink wisp there. Oh my gosh, I'm really pleased with this. We have an annual iris show here at our library, and I was hoping to have a show at the library gallery the month of the iris show, thinking that would be a nice connection, but they've asked me to do this October, and I don't think that iris show is until spring, so I won't be able to do that because you can only have a show there every 2 years, but I don't want to pass up the opportunity for October. So there we go. Well, I hope you like it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and stay tuned. I'm going to be doing some more of these. See you then. Bye.